not, we should wait until February.
All right. There aren't 100 million people with pre-existing conditions.
They will, under my proposal.
Not what you've said.
But
and it's
the platform of the Democratic Party is what I strike down the Affordable Care Act.
Joe, you've had 308,000.
And so the election is all.
You don't know it's on the ballot. Why is it on the ballot?
Because
why is it on the ballot? It's not on the ballot.
It's on the ballot in the court.
I don't think so.
In the court.
Well, there's nothing happening there.
In that option, number one.
Joe, you agree.
Number two, I beat Bernie Sanders.
Not by much.
I beat him a whole hell of a lot. Everybody knows he's a liar.
But you
I just
agree.
want to make sure.
Joe, you're the liar.
Number two.
You just lost the left.
Number two.
You just lost the left.
He doesn't know how to do that.
I've already fixed it.
He has never offered a plan.
I've already fixed it to an extent.
He has no plan for health care.
Of course we do.
He sends out, vote and let your senators know how strongly you feel. Vote now.
Are you going to pack the
Make
court?
sure he did not even ask Xi to do that. He told us what a great job Xi was doing. He still doesn't have a plan.
Wrong.
I laid out back in
2
March
minutes.
how to do the job. I know how to get the job
Well, you didn't do
done.
very well in swine flu.
A nurse holding a phone up so you could, in fact, say goodbye.
You would have lost far
How
more
many
people.
What we trust is a scientist.
You don't
we
trust
Dr.
Johnson
Fauci.
& Johnson?
And by the way, maybe you could inject some bleach in your arm, and that would take care of it. This is the same
That was
man.
said sarcastically.
That was. They're the people. And by
I
the way,
spoke to the scientists that are in charge.
By the sanitation they need. You have to provide
that
them
to Nancy
plastic
Pelosi.
that probably save up to 100,000 lives. It matters.
And they've also
It
said the
matters.
opposite.
He's not worried about the people out there breathing in one another.
We've had no negative
cheek to
effect.
jowl.
All right.
Ben, he's a fool on that.
If you could get the crowds, you would have done the same thing. But
The small towns and working class towns in America. How well are you doing? This guy paid
Well.
a total of $750 in
Wrong.
taxes.
Sir, wait, no, sir, it's
it's
just
the wrong.
People out there need help.
But why didn't you do it over the last 25 years?
Because
I
you
wanna-
weren't
why didn't you
president.
do it over
Because
the
you
last
weren't
25
president
years? No,
screwing
no,
things
no.
up. You Fortune 500 who don't pay a single penny in tax, making billions of dollars.
Why didn't you do it
Billions
before
of
when
dollars.
you were vice president
Because
with Obama?
Because you in fact passed that. He blew it.
It wasn't
He blew
booming.
it. Manufacturing went in a hole.
Excuse
number
me,
one.
Chris. Wait.
Number two.
Chris.
Number three.
They said it would take. No, you were number two.
No.
With no experience and energy.
Mr.
Look,
President.
my
job.
son did nothing wrong at Burisma.
I think he
and
did.
Mr.
the only
President,
guy that
let
did
him
something-
answer.
He doesn't want to let me answer because he knows I have the truth. His position has been thoroughly discredited.
By who?
And the administration said, I did my job and I did it very well.
Oh,
I
really?
did it
I'd like
honorably.
to know who they are.
Well, I'll give everyone has discredited. Matter of fact,
Mr.
even the people
President,
who
please stop.
testified under oath.
So let me ask you this, Joe.
No, go ahead, Mister. I'm listening to you.
The people under the list of the
fire
people who
them.
testified.
No, go ahead, sir.
Sure, you've already fired most of them because they did a good job.
Some people don't
Well,
do a good
here's
job. With you,
Go
they
ahead.
say-
You get
here's the
wait a
deal.
minute. You get the final word, Mr.
Well, it's hard to get any word in with this clown. It's about you. That's what we're talking about.
you
here.
should
All right, that's
Not
the end
about
of
here.
it. That's the end.
Mr. President, what he thought, he said there were very fine people on both sides. No president's ever
Finish
said anything
this.
like that.
Finish this.
It is whose
Now,
2
second,
minutes, sir.
Peaceful protest is. Violence is never appropriate.
All right,
What is peaceful
President-
protest?
He's
Oh, you-
racist.
you just don't.
Here's the deal. I know a lot more about
You
this.
don't.
than he does.
Let him finish.
It didn't go up. It went down. And so we have to be engaged.
That's not what
in
they're
perfect-
talking about,
That's-
Chris. That's not what they're talking.
That's what this is all about.
I don't know who said that.
I do. Still refuses to even say anything to Putin about the bounty on the heads of American soldiers.
Your son got
And-
$3.5 million.
That's right. He's fixed it. He's worked on it, and I'm proud of him.
But why was he
I'm proud of
given
my
tens
son.
of millions
All
of
right.
But he
dollars?
wasn't. This is the guy who says that. Well, the fact
Not
that
true. Not true.
it's all to do. It's going to create thousands and millions of jobs, good
100
paying
trillion.
jobs.
What, let him finish, sir.
He doesn't know how to do that.
$100
They-
billion.
The fact is, it's going to create millions. He's just afraid of counting the votes because he
You're
knows
wrong.
the outcome.
You're wrong. I love-
Somehow it's a fraudulent process.
It's already been established.
It's a president for Democrats and Republicans. And this guy,
I want to
in
see an
fact,
honest
Okay.
ballot copy.
This-
Hey,
this
let me just
person.
say to
No. I'm Mr. President. I'm
$3.5
Mr.
million,
President.
Joe.
That is simply
Why did
not
he
true.
deserve